Hey, happy Monday. I am here for your little weekly daily yoga lesson. Today we're going to work. It's going to be really quick. I'm just going to show you some things to do with your hands. If you are working from home, if you always work from home, or whenever you get to go back to your job, if you do a lot of computer work, if you ride your bicycle a lot, or you golf or play tennis, whatever you do where you keep your hands like this a lot, really anything. If you're at a computer and you're bent over a lot, do some opposite poses. Sit up, get up, walk around, do some back bends, because if you're hunched over a computer with your hands like this, you're in a forward bend, so you need to do some back bends. And then likewise, you need to protect your hands. So turn them the other way. Just this little simple movement is going to help your hands from being like this all the time. Another little thing you can do is just open up your fingers, gently pull your little pinky back, and then each finger after that. We're not trying to snap our fingers off, we're just stretching. When you do that middle finger, you really feel a stretch up on the underside of the forearm. And then don't forget the thumb. And then release that. Do the other hand. Just turn the fingers down. Pull back gently. Popped one. And then again, don't forget the thumb. Release that. Just make soft little fists, not like you're fixing to knock somebody's lights out, but you just a little soft fist, and curl your wrist back and forth. If you're working at your desk, at least every hour, take about 5-10 minutes. Get up and walk around, work your hands the other way. Chances are your boss isn't at home, unless it's your wife, maybe, or your husband. But, take care of yourself. And then uncurl those wrists, unfold your fingers, spread the fingers apart. Just stretch them out and then wiggle them. Turn this way. And then spread them out. Now take your thumbs, touch them to your palms. Open them up, do each finger after that. And then release, give them a little shake out. Another thing you can do, sitting or standing. We do this in my myofascial release. Get a couple of little balls, tennis balls, or you can get the Role Model Tune-Up Fitness balls or Dollar Tree balls, but just squeeze them. Squeeze them and release. Give them a little squeeze. Curl those wrists back and forth. And be sure you're breathing while you're doing this. Go ahead and do some breaths. And then release that. You can even take your arms out to the side and, do this. With or without a ball. You can even do this with both hands. Here comes my co-worker, and just, stop. Do a stop. Do a stop. Pet a dog. Hi, I don't have a treat. You thought I had a treat. Thought I was going to get this done without him. Another thing you can do with the balls, again, you can do it seated. You can do it standing up too. I'll show you that in a minute. Just take the ball and roll it up and down your arm. You want to be careful right here at the wrist, at the tender spot, so you don't want to push too hard on that. But as you're going along underneath your arm, you can press a little harder Again, you can stand up and do this. So I'll show you that in a second. Bowie will help. And then turn your arm the other way. You can do this at your dining room table, but just go back and forth. Breathe with it. And then release that, get that ball. Switch your arms, move these yoga blocks out of the way. So you'll just roll back and forth. Let it slide. These balls will shoot out from underneath you. And then turn your arm the other way. And then release that. So if you want to stand up and do this, you can get a little quad work. Come into your chair pose and go back with your arms. Just kind of put that other hand on your hip and kind of push your hips back and work those quads a little bit. You can do both arms at the same time. And then I'll work this one a little bit more to catch up. And you can even do the same thing, if you want to stand up, if you don't want to bend over. Yoga block's going to be a shorter distance, but you can still do the same thing with the yoga block. You can sit down on the floor and get those yoga blocks and do your hands on them too. One more little thing you can do is at a chair, I'll move these, at a chair or at your table. Chair might be a little better, but you can, saw that nice klutzy move I made on video. Told you this is live and raw with all the warts, is turn your hands backwards and just press them down. You can do this on your hands and knees in a table and just turn your fingers back. It looks pretty freaky, really weird, but it's really good. You're gonna get a good stretch right there. And just take some breath. Your hands may not turn all the way around. They may be turned out a little ways. That's okay. Take some deep breaths. And then slowly release. One more thing for your shoulders and wrists is just to bring your hands to your heart. You can lift the elbows a little bit and then just turn the fingers towards your legs. Keep the shoulders soft. One more time. And then just bring your hands to your heart. Take a big deep breath. Take a couple of deep breaths. Press your palms together. You'll feel those arms. You'll feel those shoulders. And then as you exhale, release that. Let your arms hang down. Let your shoulders hang down. Shake them out. Rescue a dog. Foster a dog. So thank you for joining me today. Namaste.